Hello, my dear students. Welcome back to the video lesson. I'm Shweta Gupta, your maths teacher, and today I'm going to teach you lesson 16. The topic of the lesson is lines, angles, and shapes. And today we will learn about angles in this video lesson. So, let's get started. So now children, first of all, we will see what is an angle. Well, an angle is made by two rays that start at the same point. And children, you have already learned what is a ray in the previous video lesson, right? This point is called the vertex of the angle. That is the point from which the point at which an angle is made by two rays. That point is called the vertex of the angle. The rays that form an angle are called the arms of the angle. The wider the opening between the arms, the greater is the angle. Now children, look at the figure given below. So, in this figure, you can see an angle is made by two rays. The rays OA and OB, they form an angle at point O. So, the rays OA and OB are called the arms of the angle which is formed at point O. The symbol for an angle is this. So, we call the angle at O, at point O, as angle AOB or angle BOA. In angle name, the middle letter is the vertex. That is, in angle AOB, when we say angle AOB, here the middle letter O is the vertex of the angle, right? The point at which the two rays starts, right? So children, here you can see that the angle is made by the two rays OA and OB, and the wider the opening between these two rays, the greater is the angle, and the narrow the opening between these two rays, the smaller is the angle. Measurement of an angle. So children, unit for measuring the size of angles is the degree. The symbol for the degree is a small circle at the top right of the number showing the measure of an angle. For example, if an angle measures 30 degree, we write as 30 degree, where degree is what? It is a small circle at the top right of the number, that is 30, right? So thus 30 degree, and you can see how the angle of 30 degree is made by these two rays in the figure. Now children, let's learn about different types of angles. There are different types of angles on the basis of their measurements. The first type of angle is complete angle. An angle which measures 360 degree is called a complete angle. When the arm of an angle takes one full turn, it is called a complete angle. That is, when the arm, one of the arm of an angle, it makes or it takes a complete full turn and come back to its original point after taking a full turn, then it is called to make, or it is said to make, a complete angle. So a complete angle is of 360 degree. Now children, for example, in a clock, the minute hand, it makes a complete angle in 60 minutes. That is, it starts from one point and the minute hand come back to that point after making one full circle, and in this it makes a complete angle of 360 degree. In the same way, a bowler's arm makes a complete angle around the shoulder while throwing ball at the batsman. Now let's come to straight angle. So what is a straight angle? Well, an angle which measures 180 degree is called a straight angle. Two rays pointing in opposite directions along a straight line makes a straight angle. You can see that in these three pictures, the middle picture where two rays are pointing in opposite direction, they are making an angle of 180 degree, and this is called straight angle. We can also say that the angle which is formed on a straight line is called a straight angle, and it is equal to 180 degree. Now see the example. In the first picture, children, you can see the clock in which the time is 6 o'clock. And children, at 6 o'clock, the hands of a clock, that is the hour hand and the minute hand, they make a straight angle. In the same way, the forearm and the upper arm making a straight angle in the third picture, where the boy, he is standing with his both the arms stretched in a straight direction, and the forearm and the upper arm, they are making a straight angle. Straight angle is equal to half of a complete angle, that is, it is half of 360 degree, which is equal to half of 360 degree is equal to 180 degree. Now children, let's come to the another type of angle, which is right angle. So children, what is a right angle? Well, an angle which measures 90 degree is called a right angle. In this picture, children, we can see that at 3 o'clock, the two hands of the clock, they make a right angle, right? Which is equal to 90 degree. In the same way, the edges of a cube, they meet at right angles at the corner. And children, right angle is equal to 1 by 4 of complete angle, which is 360 degree. So right angle is 1 by 4 of 360 degree angle, or we can say that right angle is half of straight angle, which is 180 degree. That is, right angle is half of 180 degree, which will be equal to 90 degree. When two lines meet at right angles, we say that they are perpendicular to each other. For example, in this picture we can see that two lines, they are meeting each other and they are making an angle of 90 degree. So we can say that these two lines are perpendicular to each other. In the same way, some roads are also perpendicular to each other, as you can see in the picture. The next type of angle is acute angle. So let us learn what is an acute angle. Well, An angle which measures less than a right angle is an acute angle, or we can say an angle which measures between 0 degree and 90 degree is called an acute angle. So an angle which is more than 0 degree but less than 90 degree is an acute angle. In the given picture, you can see the example of acute angle, and in the middle picture, the two arms are making an angle of 30 degree, which is less than 90 degree, and therefore it is an acute angle. Now let's learn about obtuse angle. So what is an obtuse angle? An angle that is greater than a right angle but is less than a straight angle is called an obtuse angle. That is, an angle which is greater than 90 degree but less than 180 degree is called an obtuse angle. In the given picture, we can see that the two arms are making an angle which is called an obtuse angle. Obtuse angles are resting angles, as you can see in the second picture. Now children, let's do some questions of exercise 16b. So the first question is, look at the figure and fill in the blanks. So here is the figure in which the two arms are BC and AB. They are meeting at point B, which is the and making an angle. So let us see what are the questions that follows. The first question is, the arms of the angle are dash and dash. So what are the arms? Well, it is BA and BC. So now let's move to the second part of this question. The vertex of the angle is dash. Children, it is very clear from the picture that the two rays, they are starting from the point B. So B is the vertex of the angle. Therefore, the answer is B. Now the C part, the symbol for the angle is angle ABC. The second question of this exercise is, write greater than or less than. So here in the figure you can see four rays making different angles at point O, right? So let us see the question that follows. The first one is, angle AOD dash angle AOC. So which angle is greater? Well, it is very clear from the picture that angle AOD is greater than angle AOC. Why? Because it has a wider opening than angle AOC. Therefore, we will put the sign of greater than like this. Now, the second one, angle COB and angle AOB. It is very clear from the picture that angle AOB is greater than angle COB. Now let's move to the second question, third question. Angle AOC and angle COD. Well children, according to the picture, angle AOC is greater than angle COD. Right? So now let's move to the D part of this question. Angle DOC and angle BOC. So which angle is bigger? Angle DOC or angle BOC? So let's see. that the arms of which angles are making a wider opening? Well, it is the BOC which is making a wider opening or making a larger angle than angle DOC. Therefore, angle BOC is greater than angle DOC. Now children, let's come to the third question of this exercise. That is question number 3, which says, write the name of the angle. That is, you have to write whether the angle is acute, obtuse, etc. The first one is 110 degree. Children, now we can see that this angle, 110 degree angle, is more than 90 degree and less than 180 degree. Therefore, it is an obtuse angle. The next one is 45 degree. So 45 degree angle is less than right angle, or we can say that 45 degree angle is less than 90 degree angle. Therefore, it is an acute angle. The third one is 180 degree. So you know that 180 degree angle is called a straight angle. So we will write straight. The last one is 100 degree. Children, again 100 degree angle is more than right angle and less than straight angle. That is why it is an obtuse angle. So this way we have come to the end of this part of the exercise 16b, and now let's move to the home assignment. So children, this is the question of your home assignment. Again, some angles are given to you and you have to write the name of the angle, and you will do this home assignment in your maths homework copy in a very neat and clean handwriting. And I hope children you have understood the angle, the concept of angle very well, and you know what are the different types of angle and what is their measurement. So children, this way we have come to the end of this video lesson. Thank you my dear students for watching the video lesson till the end. Keep watching, keep learning.